Back at it again, baby, and we're talking about the police. Let's dive in.
I'm Ami Horowitz, and there are many on the left who want to abolish the police, feeling that communities of color would be better off without them. Abolishing the police has entered the realm of normative debate. Even the wife of New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio supports it. Really? How much better off would the black community be if we dismantled the police?
I think infinitely, honestly.
How much better off would the black community be if we separated the police from them?
How much better off would we all be?
I'd rather have something that doesn't work without them than what we currently have, which is something that doesn't work with them.
The police should go back to being, members of the community.
Wait. Time out. So who do they think is going to come save them when something goes wrong? Like, what's the plan when you get rid of the police? And to play devil's advocate or to go along with their narrative, are there some bad police? Yeah, sure. There's bad people in every occupation. Should there be some type of system to make sure those police are weeded out whenever they do something bad? Yeah, absolutely. Because I have heard of situations, and maybe I have bad information. You guys can let me know in the comment section. Obviously, you guys know I could always be wrong. But I've heard that some police are able to, well, I should say after they do something bad, they're able to just leave their current city and just go to another city and go be and become a cop in a totally different city, which I personally think is bogus. You guys can let me know how you feel. I think there should be a system to make sure that does not happen. If you're a bad cop, you can't just bounce around from city to city, and I just don't think that's okay. I do think cops are put in a bad light. Most cops are good. There's a small minority, a very, very small minority of bad cops that makes them all look bad. And that's definitely not the case, because trust me, cops have thousands of interactions. If they were all bad, man, we'd be in some trouble, because there'd be a lot of dead people out here. Trust me, there'd be a whole lot of dead people. So, you guys can let me know how you feel about it. That's the way that I feel. Talk to me.
Abolish the police.
Absolutely.
I think that they are disgusting.
Policing in this country is about keeping black people down.
They're monsters.
I hate the police.
Police arose out of slave-catching patrols. The police are an occupying army.
So if somebody came up and robbed him, who's he going to call? He's going to call his mom? Or is he going to call the cops?
Hate the police and everything that they stand for.
How do people you think feel like in East Harlem about the NYPD?
I probably the same way I feel about them, but I probably worse.
How much rage is there on the streets against the police these days by the black community?
A ton now, but I think there always has been a lot for good reason.
Fair to say the police harm more than they help.
Yeah.
So I decided to go see the rage on the streets firsthand. So I'm here in Harlem on Malcolm X Boulevard to ask the people, is this true? What do you think of the people who say, oh, your community will be better off if there was no police?
I think they're full of crap. I think they're being somewhat ignorant.
How dangerous do you think it would make this neighborhood if that was the case?
Very dangerous, because it would be crazy. People would be just going crazy. You know what I mean? It'd be worse than what it is. Robberies, looting, raping, murder.
I think there was a movie like that. I think it was called The Purge. What would you think would happen?
Now, I have said, I definitely agree. And I'm a huge fan of the Purge movie series. Huge fan. And if you don't know what the Purge is, it's basically a movie or movie series where one day out of the year, we're knocking someone off. I got to be careful with my words. But taking someone off of this earth is totally legal one day out of the year. No repercussions. Zero. None. It would be like that, but every single day. If there were zero police, if there were zero consequences for your actions in terms of, going to jail or being taken off this earth by a police because you were, doing something that you really shouldn't have been doing, or pointing, the whole shebang. But Yeah, it would get crazy. I don't think that's what people actually want. And you heard the black individuals there saying, yeah, no, people are out of their minds.
Happen in this community if they look to abolish the police?
Be havoc.
Abolishing the NYPD, that'd be suicide.
But yes, they're needed. I push for them to be here.
There's too many criminals out here, man. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't feel safe.
No, we need control in the city. So I think the police are necessary.
We need them here. We need them.
But you need the police to police the land, man, and the people, you know?
I have family members of the police. I respect the police. I would not want to see a lawless society.
Because my son, he's 8 now. He wants to be a police. I want to push him to be a police.
Would you say the relationship between the community and NYPD are pretty good? Bad?
I would say it's pretty good. You know, all police officers are not bad.
Right
on.
on.
You got some of them that really care about the people and really want to help the people.
Right on.
I think they're invested in the community. I support the police. I don't support police brutality, but I support the police.
That's the word from the OGs. Thanks, guys.
And I think a lot of people can echo that statement. Obviously, nobody supports police brutality, and most police are good. It's a very, very small minority that are bad, and it's unfortunate that all police get blanketed with that. Because like I said earlier, if most police were bad, we'd be in a world of trouble. A world of trouble. There'd be bodies everywhere. Or like just people going to prison for stuff that they didn't do. And like I said, how do you guys think we can shore up the system a little bit? Obviously, nothing in life is perfect, but I definitely think there's some flaws in the police system. And, you know, and one being what I mentioned earlier, how some police have been able to, you know, they do something wrong and just leave their department and go to a totally different city and get hired again as a cop. I personally don't think that should be something that they're able to do. But you guys can let me know how you feel in the comment section. All right. That's what these videos are about. Having an open and honest dialogue about some different topics and discussions. I feel like that's a part of the problem with today's society. Nobody's like really having discussions about things without this yelling and screaming and the name calling and all this other stuff, and it gets us nowhere. So yeah, let's all have a respectful conversation in the comment section, and if I'm misinformed or uneducated, please educate me. All right, y'all let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course hit that subscribe button before you go. All right, peace and love. I'm out.